Hey everyone, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. This is the continuation of the Idaho 4 series of readings, and we're doing a lucky dip again. So let's find out who I'm reading for today. If you don't understand what this is about, then you need to watch the last video, which was titled Who's Next, I think. But basically I'm leaving it up to my guides and the universe to tell me who I should be reading for. I've put lots of significant names in this jar. Some people I've already read for, some people I haven't, a lot of people I haven't, like law enforcement and lawyers and students and politicians, you name it. So I have one, okay? Let's see, who is it this time? Who is it this time? Okay, well, I have read for him, but I'm glad I'm reading for him again. So if you can see, this time, it's Jack Showalter. Second reading for Jack Showalter. Interesting, very interesting. So this is a psychic reading. I use oracle cards and I use tarot cards, and occasionally I get messages from spirit. I interpret these messages in my own way, and you may interpret the messages in your own way, and I encourage you to do so. I'm not claiming any of this to be factual. I'm not making any accusations. This is for entertainment purposes only. And let's get going. So I don't need to do the clarifying life situations because I've already done one reading on Jack Showalter. If you haven't seen it, please go back to the playlist and watch it. So I'm going to start actually with the 108 deck. And let's see what we've got. I'm going to carry on shuffling, guys. I don't like picking cards and they're just literally at the beginning when they fall out, because that's just me. It's my choice. Okay, so they're determined to come out. So there's a few here. So I'm just going to pull all of them. That's what the universe wants. So the first card is Urn. Loss, death, forfeiture, grief, closed up, bereaved, breakup, poverty, collapse, dispossess, remove, dismantle, deprive, absence, change of state, setback, it's over, and done. It's interesting because I picked up something in his original reading about him possibly suffering some kind of loss. It didn't feel like it had anything to do with the 4 students that died. It feels like something else personal to him that happened, I don't know, within his family when he's growing up. I don't know, but something about a loss which changed him is what I've picked up. The next card is Chocolate. It says satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself, sweet, rich, smooth, splurge, aphrodisiac, the good stuff, fine dining, do things right, celebration, and elevated mood. So I wonder what chocolate is representing. I don't think it is about chocolate. I think there's something, I think it's something to do with substances, something he finds it helps elevate his mood, and it's not chocolate. The word aphrodisiac does kind of bother me a little bit. It makes me wonder if he has tendencies in that. Is he, I don't know if I picked that up as well in his first reading, that he's I'm trying to think, sexually motivated, let's put it that way. This card is cake. So there's a lot of sweet food references. Cake, celebration, ceremony, party, gathering with friends and family, honour, remember, recognise, commemorate, graduation, anniversary, wedding, prom, birthday, awards, ceremony. I don't know why I feel like this is something to do with something specific, like a specific event or occasion that I'm being drawn towards for some reason, to do with that Jack would have been attending or going to. Maybe it was his graduation. Maybe that's what I'm being guided towards. I wonder why. Then we've got tools, practical abilities, resources, has what it takes, application, build it, fix it, organisation, help someone, task at hand, well prepared equipment, get shit done, and masculinity. Is this about him as a person? Is he a practical kind of person? Does he like fixing things? I mean, just the tools kind of thing is getting me a little bit. But I'm trying not to be that skeptical. Is, you know, I'm visioning him having all sorts of, you know, tools in his shed, like saws and I don't know, maybe I'm just being I am being over skeptical. This could just literally be telling me this is what he is, this is who he is, what makes him tick. He likes taking things apart and fixing things, that kind of thing. And then this card is Labyrinth. Lost, delayed, complex, contemplate, it's complicated, going inward, spiritual quest, deliberation, long way home, problem to solve, catch 22, and a situation to sort out. So now things start taking a darker turn, because it feels like he's got a tendency to go inward. But I wonder what this situation that he needs to sort out is. So far some interesting cards. Let's keep going. The next deck is the Revealing Oracle. So we have uninvited guest, surprise, accident, big change, moment of decision. Now I think we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of that night. And as I keep saying, something happened that night which wasn't planned for. So who is this uninvited guest that caused a big change? It's almost like the catalyst to everything escalating. Surprise, accident, accident. Big change, moment of decision. Who is the uninvited guest? Unless he was the uninvited guest, unless he turned up uninvited somewhere. And then we've got sunset, which says lost, loved one, memories, elder, and nightfalls. Again, there's a nod here to him having lost someone older than him. I don't know why I feel like it's a grandparent, something like that, that affected him enormously. Why do I keep getting shown it? Is this showing me that he is the way he is because of this particular passing, the loss of this person? The next deck is Echoes of the Soul. So we've got the clouded mind. And idle reverie. That card, that image just kind of gives me... It gives me energy of someone whose mind is definitely clouded by trying to think of the word, illogical things. It's like what's in his head wouldn't make sense to him, but wouldn't make sense to anyone else. Idle reverie, dangerous, I think, when he's left alone to think about things for too long. That's when he's at his most dangerous. For some reason, it's like when he's bored, he'll think of things to do which are a bit the things that interest him, I feel, can be on the darker side of things. I'm just thinking about that tools card again now, because I'm wondering if he's got some kind of toolkit, which is also a clue. And then we are looking at the Secrets Revealed, True Crime Oracle. Okay, so we've got bank records and greed. Bank records and greed. It's interesting because he doesn't come across to me, his energy doesn't come across as someone who is driven by money or is materialistic, interestingly. Maybe he is. I don't know if I'm right in thinking he comes from a fairly wealthy family, I believe. I'm not sure what this is about. I'm thinking all sorts of things at the moment, but I'm going to wait until I get the clarifying cards. So let's do that now. So clarifying cards. The first card was earn, which is a nod to someone, a lost loved one, and the grief of losing someone. Clarified by the Knight of Swords reversed. And the Nine of Cups. So the person, it feels like the person he lost is a Knight of Swords energy. So maybe someone younger than I was first, thinking of. I was thinking grandparent. But this feels like someone younger. It could be brother energy or a friend. Could be a friend. And then we've got the Nine of Cups. It's like this person was one of the only people in his world, in his life that understood him, that really got him, because I think he's a bit of an acquired taste, Jack Showalter. Not everyone understands him. He feels like someone who's very... It's like he hasn't got a filter. It's weird. It's kind of like he'll get into your personal space. He'll stare at you for too long. It's all that sort of stuff. But he's not, I don't think he's on the spectrum or anything like that. I just think he's just a bit weird. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but most people, it would make them feel uncomfortable. But this person that he knew didn't, it's like they understood and accepted him, and yeah, they died. So what's this chocolate card about? Did he turn to some sort of substance to help him through? Clarified by the Five of Cups reversed and the King of Swords reversed. So there's a lot of loss here, but there's also a lot of anger. Sorry, there's the Five of Cups reversed and the King of Swords reversed. It's interesting. So what's the cake celebration? What is this about? This feels like something in particular. Was it his graduation? What happened? Show me something that gives me an idea about what this particular occasion, what happened. Why am I being shown this? Clarified by the Tower reversed and the King of Cups. Wow, okay. It feels like something happened at possibly his graduation, at some sort of big occasion that he was at, where someone saved him. Because the Tower is about something big suddenly imploding, collapsing. It feels like something to do with him personally. Like, did he have an accident? Was there a medical emergency? I don't know, but it feels like something personal to him, and in comes the King of Cups to kind of save him, almost save his life. It feels like that. I'm not saying that that's what it is. You know, it could be anything. It could be he choked on some food. It could be that maybe he took some substances and they had an unintended overdose. Who knows? Not saying that's what it is. Maybe he had a car accident. I don't know. But someone here, King of Cups energy, whoever this is, someone older than him, could be father energy. You know, it's that kind of energy. Someone that deeply cares about him on a personal level. This is someone that knows him well. He owes that person a lot because of this particular occasion where something happened. Now, it may not be something that's happened since the unalivings. It could be something that happened in his life that's a significant occasion that I'm being shown for some reason. I don't know. But I do feel like it's been after since the unalivings for some reason. So, tools. What is this about? The High Priestess reversed, secrets, and the Knight of Pentacles. So he's hiding something. That's what this card is about. The High Priestess is about hiding something about some tools. And the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if the Knight of Pentacles is a person. It could be him. I don't know why I feel like this is actually Jack. He feels like someone that's he doesn't rush things. He's very ordered and someone who likes everything has its place. It's almost a little bit of OCD coming in that I'm sensing about him. But why am I being shown this? Secrets. Something about... I mean, I'm not saying and I'm not seeing that he had any direct involvement in what happened. But did he provide something? Did he provide a tool? I don't know. That's what this is about. So what's this Labyrinth card about? The Five of Pentacles reversed and the Nine of Swords. So Labyrinth, problem to solve and a situation to sort out. Five of Pentacles in reverse, having to come out of hiding. Something forced him to come out of hiding. And I don't feel like he was hiding from anything in particular. It just was, his choice to withdraw for whatever reason. But this forced him to come out. Something happened. Long way home. And then the Nine of Swords is stress, anxiety, fear. Whatever this was, whatever happened here, it worried him. It's almost a fear of being caught for something. But again, I'm not attaching this to the actual unalivings of those four people. But it could be there's a connection somewhere here. Uninvited guest, surprise, accident, big change, moment of decision. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Who is this uninvited guest? It's like someone turned up at his door that he wasn't expecting, needing his help. And he had to like juggle what his decision, what to do, whether to get involved, whether not to get involved. And this is something to do with that night. I will say this is definitely something to do with that night. The Eight of Wands is having to react quickly. It's like he didn't have time to really think about this. He had to just react with his gut. Pull another one on this because I'm intrigued and I'm fascinated. I want to know what this is about. Uninvited guests, Eight of Pentacles reversed. This is not something, he didn't want to be involved in this. Who is this person that I don't feel like anyone else could have put this burden on him. Someone he knew very well. Someone he cared about enough to not just shut the door in their face. Sunset, lost loved ones, memories, elder nightfall. Six of Pentacles in reverse. And Judgment in reverse. I feel like he's been in the presence of someone actively passing away. And I'm trying to figure out whether this is something to do with one of those 4 of that night, or if this is something else that he's experienced in the past, which has fed something. It's like fed a need in him for some reason. I think he watched one of them literally passing. And I don't know why I'm getting a vision of someone turning up at his house with that person that was at the time still alive, but I don't know though. I don't know. 6 of Pentacles in reverse is not being able to help. It's like trying, but there's nothing could be done. And then Judgment in reverse. It's weird because I wasn't expecting him to be someone to be involved with trying to save someone. It doesn't make sense. Who was it? Or was he trying to save someone? Was this person bought? The Clouded Mind. What's this about? Clarified by the Lovers reversed. And the 2 of Wands reversed. Gosh, this is harsh. This is harsh. This is like the Clouded Mind with the Lovers reversed. It's like almost saying he doesn't have a heart. It's like he's only capable of thinking logically. There's no emotion. And then the 2 of Wands reversed. I feel like he's someone who wants to escape his mind a lot of the time. He wants to, he doesn't want to be he's in his head a lot. But he's not driven by his emotions. Idle reverie. Clarified by the 6 of Cups reversed. And the 7 of Wands. So boredom is dangerous to him. Six of Cups reversed. He's trying to avoid something, some memory of the past that it's almost like he has to keep himself busy, because if he doesn't, his mind will go there to that place that he does not want to go back to that memory. And he'll do anything to stop himself thinking about that time or that thing. I don't feel like it's to do with the 13th of November. I think it's something else. And the 7 of Wands. He feels like a loner, and I know I've said this before, but this feels like him standing up against, it's him against the world kind of thing. And then we've got greed and bank records. See, that almost makes me feel like extortion, the greed and bank records. Has he been involved in trying to blackmail someone? Clarified by the Sun and the 4 of Wands. He got money. He's gained financially somehow out of something, because the Sun is success and freedom and happiness, and the 4 of Wands is celebration. But it's come from greed. I don't know what the bank records is about. It's like the bank records is saying, if you want a clue, go and look through his bank records and you'll suddenly see at some point there's suddenly a massive deposit of money. Where did it come from? I mean, there's so much more to see with this guy. It's like so complex. He does give me vibes of someone who has maybe psychopathic tendencies. I haven't seen anything so dark that would make me say, oh my God, he did this. There's confusion in the middle of this reading because I feel he's been involved with something, either someone being brought to his door that was then unalived on his property, or someone that was brought to his door that was already in the process of passing. I don't know, guys, but it's an odd one. I just want to know who that person was that brought that person to him, and who was it? So I'm going to leave you with that reading. Yeah, again, let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts? What are your, you know, of course I want to hear what you think. I think Jack came out for a reason, because I think he is one of the strongest players in this situation. But let's see what happens as we continue this series. Thank you guys, as always. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement. That I return to you tenfold. Please don't forget, if you want to watch your Zodiac readings, click the link at the end of this video. It's coming up any minute here, and you'll see there's a picture of my lovely face. Click on that, because that'll take you to my other channel, which is where all the Zodiac readings are. If you haven't done so, please go over there and subscribe and hit the notification bell and watch all your Zodiac readings. It means so much to me, and I'm hoping it means a lot to you as well. But thank you guys, as always. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy the journey.